Right, no, we started. We've started.
Okay, we started.
Any more puns like that, I'm killing your character. Alright, welcome back to Exalted after a bit of a break. Yay, Christmas.
Christmas,
and
New Year's.
and illness.
Yeah, and people not sleeping still, but we've got 5 people if you count myself, so...
We're going to soldier on. What were we doing before?
Plus, you never know who might show up later.
Yeah. Right, so you were creating an underground cabal of dead Exalted. You got the skull prison ready.
Mm-hmm. It's starting arranging its shots to drop holy hellfire on the inside.
Yeah. And
we sort of dissolved another one, but we got his ghost arm.
Yeah, you got the ghost arm, which is the important part. I'm
and
going to share skull temple again.
Only 25 dudes.
But they're ghosts.
But
and can you stab a ghost? I don't know. I never tried.
Most people can't.
Yes, but I'm exalted.
Certainly stab a ghost.
I'm just thinking, like...
The number of people who can stab a ghost is probably less than the ghosts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true enough.
In a city.
But you're exalted, so you're one of them. Have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know the people who can stab a ghost is not here right now, because that would be Zebrin, and the Holy Man guy. The communist dude.
Mousef, yeah. Well, priests and thaumaturges can do it, but they have a very long track to do it with, because they have to do rituals and shit, and all this, that, and the other.
Anyway, we got some Sharky troops. So here's a question: are we going to raid the Central Guild building, or what do we attack? We're just causing just generalized chaos.
I thought we were still working on the tomb.
Yeah, we're working on the next. We're looking on the tomb. So what's the third tomb, Gray?
Well, we've got 4 to pick from.
Yeah.
We've done Keening Spirits and Candlelight Skulls.
What's the other 2?
Singing Blades, Red Hot Iron, Ice, and Night.
Ice and Night are right next to each other, so if we hit one of them, we can hit the other right after.
Singing Blades. If only we still had that big angry lady we had, army lady.
Well, see, the blades are singing because they're flying through the air at such a speed that they're actually causing sound.
Oh.
When swords go flying, speed of sound, etc.
Alright, then.
Well then. Right, now I'm trying to remember the books that this was in.
Odds and Evens?
Scavenger Lands. Compass of Terrestrial Directions, Volume 1.
I'm surprised I'm amazed you remember this.
Well, I remember.
It's a pretty important thing to remember. Where is this resource full of things that are trying to kill me?
So here's the thing. Just want to do odds and evens?
How so?
Singing Blades odds, Knights and yada yada evens?
I mean, we also have to remember, like, what's going to be the easiest to get to from where we are.
Do we have any real opposition within the city? I mean, has the festivities
we haven't really gone loud yet. The Candlelight Skull thing isn't going to kick off until we give a signal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So as long as we time the signal for Candlelight Skulls right, then arguably, no. Right now, we're as quiet as we want to be.
We have until, like, the morning, right?
Or until we give the go signal. That will unquestionably...
We could continue on counterclockwise and go to Singing Blade.
I have Shadow over Water. I'm sure everyone else probably does. I'm good with this.
I have the parry equivalent.
I mean, the whole thing is they're probably going to have to do a lot of dodging.
Well, I have the parry equivalent, and these are physical attacks.
Mm-hmm. I mean, sure, I'm willing to go into Ultimate Blade Works. Let's go.
Unlimited Blade Works. God, do you not know your anime or something?
I've been kind of knee-deep in the Prisma Ilia verse for a while, so my brain has kind of been fried.
That's got nothing to do with anime, though, does it?
It's recently was made into an anime, like all 3 seasons of it currently.
Alright, let's get going.
So, you start moving towards the Tomb of Singing Blades.
Such a nice place for a vacation.
wouldn't it be like more like whistling blades? Because they're not really singing unless they're doing it in different key
Yeah,
octaves.
they are absolutely singing.
Oh, just so it's like we're going to the Blade concert.
That might be a little bit of a prosaic way of saying it, but
So
we're going to a place where the blades are making noises that could be mistaken for a concert singing. Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if it's like they have an amphitheater next by for people to sell tickets to watch the singing blades do their set.
Okay, I just want to read this out so y'all realize what we're getting into here. The tomb's main defense consists of thousands of whirling daggers that orbit the tomb at a distance of 10 yards, screaming through the air like a madwoman's ululation. I think I pronounced it.
You did, yeah.
These blades instantly target anyone who approaches the tomb and cut her armor, her weapons, and on one occasion even her war strider to pieces in moments.
I would have loved to be a fly on the wall when that Dragonblood had to go back to the Nexus HQ and explain that. We sent you in with a fucking war strider! Yeah, vibes, boss.
You think she came back from that?
Well, it depends how quickly she hit the eject button.
So, the Tomb of Singing Blades, it's a faceted dome, 10 yards high, apparently structured of diamond. So,
And surrounded with diamond.
Also, it's powered by lightning.
that's basically what I'm imagining it as.
This with knives going around it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the music obviously just sounds like the Crystal Maze music.
Oh, no.
The Americans,
Was it
they all
more
just-
intelligence to find out to actually know something about this tomb? Or what?
I don't know.
I mean,
You probably noticed the remains of the War Strider still around there. Because no one's going to be able to get close enough to clear that up.
No one's going to want to.
Yeah, I was going to say. At that point, you're just like, you know what? The tomb can have that. We're done.
I'm assuming by now they're basically shavings. I mean,
All right.
floating knives.
I'm trying to figure out how I can fix this with larceny.
Okay.
Well,
You want to
Steal the
slightly less than
blades.
serious answer, yeah.
What?
You could always try stealing the blades. I don't know if that's going to work, because Grey would be well within reason to go, no, they hurt you, but...
There's also encumbrance issues to worry about.
that is a lot of knives, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
I do have the ability to steal things from far enough away.
This is discard we're talking about.
And
Encumbrance is not an issue.
I'm guessing there's a very obvious line of demarcation where it's like, if you were any closer than this, you are already dead.
there was a
You're
big
scrap
yellow
country,
there was a
yeah.
big yellow line of cobbles around it.
Oh, cobbles. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that's just the remains of jade. Lots and lots of jade.
I think at some point the ground, like all the flagstones and stuff, just turn into gravel from all the blades.
That's the thing, it says that they orbit at 10 yards, but they target anyone who approaches. So they obviously shoot out further than that.
Oh, yeah.
And then it doesn't tell you how far they come out.
No, because it didn't tell you
Well, no,
lots of
that'd be
things.
sensible.
Question: what are the current? All right, I have use 3 and 0 peripheral. We're not going allowed, so I can't use peripheral. So I only have 15 modes to work on this with.
Before we get started here, Gray, can I figure out with lore who is buried here?
Probably not.
Okay.
Well, the tombs are a giant mystery, so if you could figure it
are.
out,
They
someone else
probably
would.
wouldn't have kept records on who they put in these hellholes.
Or if they
Someone
did, they probably lost it since.
Or if whoever ran, because these hellholes seem like people ran into to get away from the dragon blood onslaught.
Well, no, they built these over the corpses of the solars they killed.
But so they actually made these things.
Yeah, this was the sort of last thing they did out of character. This is the last thing they did in usurpation. They just built these tombs directly on top of the spirits of the solars they murdered, so they would stop trying to harass them in person. It didn't really work, as you've evidently seen.
Yeah, it worked fair enough. They don't fuck with anything outside the range of the tomb.
Yeah.
It's a pretty specific set of circumstances, but yeah.
Well, it seems like their prison is turned into their fortress. Is the main thing.
Yeah.
because no one can get in, and I wonder why they would want to get in, besides, to raise holy havoc.
Or, well, yeah. It's true to say certain actions were taken that were more of a short-term, thank God this is over.
Mm-hmm.
And then not.
Incidentally, we are now in Bastion, which happens to be the rich district.
Do you look
Hey, we
rich
don't
enough?
have. Wait. So are we talking? How opulent are we talking here?
Well, it's the
Less
rich
rich than
district
us.
of Nexus.
All right.
Okay, let me put it this way. Bastion's broad streets are paved with well-shaped cobblestones and are occasionally spangled with gold dust and flowers at festival times. Many of the houses here are first-age wonders.
I'm just asking, is this is this me having to deal with my rampant kleptomania?
Probably,
You should
yes.
steal one of those first age houses.
Well, I mean, remember, I have a limit problem here when it comes to my temperance.
Big problem, actually. Undesirables are stopped in this neighborhood by units of the Bronze Pioneers or the Hooded Executioners who patrol the district with almost fanatical vigilance.
Oh, sounds like time for stealth checks to me.
Yes.
I mean, are we undesirables? I mean, we could just
Yes,
dress
we're
up.
not locals. We haven't exactly had the time to get disguises is the problem. We kind of just shambled in.
Oh,
Well, not literally, but...
But that just means that means I just need to steal a wardrobe, right?
No, that means you need to steal a wardrobe with something in it, because if you did that and stole an empty wardrobe, I would
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I just need to steal some clothes, right?
Yes.
Like from that house over there.
You're thinking small here, Discard. You're thinking small. From that guy over there. Emperor's New Clothes Shop in the middle of the street.
Like, why bother going into the house and just getting caught by the people who live there?
I mean,
Just strike them off that guy.
I didn't want to go completely. Fine. If God himself.
If you want to break into the house, that's fine. But I'm just saying, you could you've got the charm suite where you could just go, I'm just going to nick clothes literally off his back.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Which is not something I really thought I'd ever have to say, Anna, but there you are.
10, 11, 12. All right. See that group of people over there having that conversation on the street that need. You know what? Should I steal the guard outfits or should I just steal the normal people's clothing?
I mean, guard outfit, if you could, would certainly have a lot of.
Yeah. Okay. See that patrol over there? Just give me 5 minutes. All right.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm just going to hide more convention. Because, I don't go around stealing people's clothes, I'm just a damn good trader.
Here you go. Here you go. I have that entire guardhouse. The entire guardhouse is now a nudist colony.
Not to pry, Discard, I don't think you're rolling D10s.
So, no, there's 50 tons.
Those sort of D12s.
Yeah,
those are D12s.
That's what I had over here.
Where's
my D10?
How did you get a D12? I don't even know how you got a D12.
all the numbers are up in the top right corner.
I know. I'm looking for where my D10 is. This is what was down here.
It should be bottom left.
And if not, you just right-click. You can right-click and make it reset the dice, and it will put the D10 back down there.
There we go. Okay.
Welcome to the Fantasy Grounds Quirk Hour.
2, 3, 4.
Impressive though, you didn't roll a 12 on any of those dice if we didn't notice.
I didn't want to point that out, but yeah, that's not right.
5, 6, 7, 8. You did,
I mean,
though.
12, that's a terrible roll.
1, 2, 3, 8, 9. So I'm putting 3 into this just for the hell of it. Still the same?
Still the same, yeah. Still lots of naked people.
All right, here you go. I mean, I left them their wallets at least.
Wait,
no
you
one
actually have self-restraint?
I stole their clothes. You said steal their clothes, not the contents of said clothes. So I picked their pockets first and then removed their clothes.
I'm actually kind of semi-proud of you in a weird way. You actually showed restraint.
There's a guard over there trying to use his wallet to cover his modesty.
And the guard has just no idea how he got into this mess. I was just walking down the street and I was just suddenly mugged by a ghost. Was this just outside the pub by any chance?
This would just mean that a lot of people are going to be arrested for public indecency.
Well,
They're the guards. Who's going to arrest them?
Yeah.
Oh, the guards, clearly.
The guards.
The guards civil war.
Perfect. More
did
chaos.
almost happen here once when the guards stopped a party of guards because they looked suspicious, but it turned out they were hired by to come secure his holding.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't aware of that, yet it makes a certain form of sense.
Basically, they just thought that these obviously very
Creepy.
heavily armed people looked a bit too rough to be going into the rich district, and they nearly caused a bit of a riot.
Okay, though. Okay, so we have the clothing for this area. We look like another set of patrol people.
I mean, I was just hiding because, yeah, it's less complicated from trying to steal people's guard clothing.
But stealing, how is that less complicated? Where just stealing people's guard clothing means you don't have to avoid them. I mean, currently people are wondering what happened to their clothing and everything else like that, and they might be thinking of thieves about, but they don't need to think we're those thieves.
And what you've done is a great conditional bonus to our stealth check, because it's a hell of a lot easier to just go across the rooftops and not have to worry about why there are naked guards running around or making them naked.
You know, we can have this professional argument later on. Let's continue on. Where I'm going to probably have to steal all the fucking whirling blades around the whirling blade place.
Yeah, you're not going to be thrown out. You're now just a bunch of guards staring at the death mirror.
Yeah, that's one guy next morning who's going to get a reputation.
Oh. And then there's this one guy who just didn't notice anything else. And then there's the really, really buff guy. Really, really buff, good looking guy. Alright, so we haven't got there yet, Gray?
You can be turning up now.
Okay.
Let's assume we were walking and talking.
Mm-hmm.
Totally not a guard and the potted plant and then the two normal people.
Alright, who wants to go first?
Okay.
Over this like shring, like
how many blades? Okay,
blades.
Greg. How many blades can I see from awareness? If I can use awareness and perception, can I see if I can see how many blades are actually there?
You can give it a go.
All right. 5 die. 3 successes.
Thousands.
Yeah, at least 1,000.
1,000 blades. At least 1,000 blades. Can I steal 1,000 blades? If I combine my stealing from plain sight because they're clearly seen, on top of, and I can spend the willpower to make that ranged. On top of, you know, they are owned by the dome. Do I have enough pockets for enough blades?
Worth checking.
All right. So let's do this. I have 15 points, and if I spend a little bit peripheral, what happens if I spend a little bit of peripheral?
Well, how much is
wait. I am a nightcast. No, that means I can suppress my cast abilities. My cast what do you call it? Right?
Your anima.
Yeah, I can suppress my anima, right?
Yes.
Apprentice?
Yes. And that's a good idea right about now.
All right.
The issue is I can't remember, but I think there's an emote surcharge for that.
Oh, there is. You have to pay a cost.
How much is the cost of the question?
1 moment. I think it is depending on how much you're having to tamp down on it. Basically.
To prevent the motes spent on a charm that is not obvious from adding to her anima banner, character must add 1 mote to the cost of the charm. When a nightcast solar expends peripheral, she may spend additional. Doesn't actually tell you how much you can spend.
Well, it said like 1 mote extra, right?
Yeah, it does. To prevent the motes spent on a charm that is not obvious from having, the character must add 1 mote to the cost of the charm.
Okay, I read that wrong.
Is so here's a question: Is the
What's the name?
it is stealing from plain sight.
What's the name?
That's give me 1 second. I'm looking and pulling it up. I have to pull over to it.
Stealing from plain sight spirit.
That is the name.
It is not obvious.
Okay.
So in that case, no, you'd only have to spend one more mode.
All right. So if I can increase the pool twice over, right? So, what would the two pools be for this? Would it be dexterity larceny or strength larceny, Gray?
Definitely dexterity.
All right.
You know, it's not heavy blades; it's lots of very fast blades.
6, 7, 8.
I'd like to point something out here. Characters using ordinary senses cannot spot the theft with awareness, nor may they notice the theft afterward until the solarist refreshes TV a number of times, equal to his essence.
I'm doing this far enough away that I'm at long range, right, Gray?
In other words, no one's gonna notice that you've stolen all of the daggers from the tomb for about a minute.
Somehow.
All right, and on top of that, so let me take a will. Where's my willpower? I'm not gonna put it down. I'm gonna take it down. Let me take a willpower hit on this, so I can actually spend that. Also, Gray, can I make an argument for my at long range speciality because I'm doing this from far enough away? Gray,
Just thinking.
I'm doing this at ranged.
True.
I'm doing long range theft.
To steal an item that he could not reach, character must also spend one will.
That's what I'm doing. An item or items? Because if I bargain away a lot of my willpower.
I mean, it only says it seems to assume you're only stealing one item.
But can I stunt this is the question.
You could try and stunt anything. It's just Gray's call whether or not it works.
Yeah. How are you gonna stunt not being seen?
Well, here's the thing: is you can't see what I'm.
How is he gonna stunt? It's not how is he gonna stunt not being seen. It's how is he going to stunt stealing 1,000 daggers?
Here's the thing: is that not being seen means you don't see it. It's the result of the feat rather than the feat itself. So the point of failure, what happens to me if I fail, would be what would be the stunt.
What happens to you if you fail is you turn into that war strider.
Yeah, that's the more important thing here, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
The point of it is not stealth, it's the daggers. It's the point of the...
So, Gray, would that work for this stunt?
Yeah, go on.
Would what work for the stunt? You didn't actually...
What happens to me via failure, because you can't see what I'm doing because it's unseen. So I can't really describe what I'm doing because it's
gonna be great if you just stand still and then suddenly your arm falls.
A minute later, you say, just 1 second, everyone stares at you for a minute, and then you just like, has anyone seen the cube?
Yeah.
The guy gets hit by the mesh wire and just like, after a couple of seconds, just falls into chunks.
Okay, that's 9, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And what's the cost of plain sight again?